All right, coaches, welcome back to Air Raid Nation in the beginning of our new series called Air Raid Influencers. And what a better way to start Air Raid Influencers than with the guy who influenced my Air Raid journey, Coach Joe Salas. Thank you for coming on the channel. You're the guy that got me started in YouTube. You're the guy that got me started in Air Raid. And I should thank you and hate you all at the same time because now I'm addicted to both. And so here's the concept. I stole it from you. If you guys haven't seen Coach Salas's culture concept video, and I'll give him a chance to explain that after we're done. But every week he does a culture class where he asks guys, coaches who've been really successful in all arenas, you know, these 3 or 4 questions, and they all answer. And it's a really interesting series. So if you haven't checked that out, every Saturday morning it goes live on his channel. His channel is always linked to my channel, so you can go over there and check it out. But I'll let him talk to you a little bit about that first. So we're going to steal his idea, and we're going to talk about how he got influenced in the air raid. So, Coach, I'm going to start it off with you. Give me a 1-minute introduction, not that you need one, to let everybody know who you are.
Well, George, thanks for having me on here, man. I might have influenced you, but you're now the teacher when it comes to all things YouTube. You're the first person I go to ask questions. My 1-minute introduction, my name is Joe Salas. I am an imperfect Christian. I am a husband, a father. I'm a head football coach at Hopton High School, and I am a YouTuber.
He's so eloquent. All right, question number 2, Coach. Where did you learn the air raid?
I got very lucky, and when I was young and dumb and thought I was going to be a flex bone guy, Hal Mummy got the head football coach at Valdosta State. So I learned the air raid from Hal Mummy and Mike Leach.
Oh wow! So you're an original. So all right, here's a tough one for you, Coach. And I think I know the answer. So I'm gonna tell you if I'm a guest, if I guessed it right. What's your favorite concept in the air raid offense and why?
I want to hear what you think it is first.
I think you're gonna say slant.
Wait, you're close. That's gonna be my last question. But I'm a quick screen guy, man. I don't know how much of a concept it is. But I just think the quick screen is the great equalizer. You know, if you're playing a defense that's better than you, it's a way to tire them out a little bit so you can get the ball off at least. And it's a way to attack the perimeter. It's a way to get speed into space, and it fits into any offense. You can be a wing T guy and be a great quick screen team. So quick screen has always been like the bread and butter, and it's always been my baby.
And all you guys who've seen all my videos on the channel, now you understand why I'm such a quick screen guy, because obviously Coach Salas was my influence and his quick screen is deal. All right, Coach, number 4, I think this is the one why I think everybody should watch this series. We're calling it Air Raid Influencers. Give me your best advice or nugget for new air raid coaches.
I'd say there's probably 3. It's 1, don't do too much. 2, be patient. And 3, it's all about the reps. You know, I think air raid is much more about how you practice than the actual plays. You know we got special plays that we think are magic in the air raid, but it's more about the way you practice the offense, the way you insert the offense, and just the patience. You know, what does Hal say? You got to have a high tolerance for boredom.
It's going out there. Boredom. That's a Glenn Fry quote. He uses that all the time. So and Coach Mummy.
Yeah, and that's the key to it is can you go out there day after day and do the same drills and run the same plays over and over and over again, and then like magic, you know, all of a sudden you hit the magic rep and you're good at it. And you know, and it really is just about being patient and getting the reps and not doing too much. We all watch Monday Night Football and want to put that cool play in, but that's poison, man. Don't do it. You know, keep your insertion list small. And then get the reps and be patient.
Yeah, those are 3 great ones. And I remember when you left me as my offensive coordinator to go to West Bladen, we sat down and we chit chatted. And one of the things I asked you, I said, you know, what do I need to concern myself with? And you told me without a doubt, you know that you're going to want to put too much in. And so that was my thing, and I really kept that in my mind. As we move forward, I kept saying, put something in, take something out, put something in, take something out. All right, so last question in the series, Coach, and I'll let you go, is it's the last play call of your career. The game is already satisfied, so it doesn't really matter what you're trying to do. What are you going to call?
Well, I'd rather it be the game's on the line, man. Fourth quarter, and it all comes down to one call, and I'd call slot left 7 because my favorite concept is that slant shoot combination that's good against man and zone, and it's kind of a bastardized air raid play. You know, I got it from Coach Mummy, but he had the slant shoot on one side and another concept on the other, and we do it more as a mirrored route, but it's been the one that's been the best to me, and it's come in clutch in key situations. You know, fourth and game, that's probably the one I'm calling.
Well, funny you mentioned that. We're in day 3 of our off-season implementation right now, and we're actually putting in slant today. So give me the nugget on slant. What's your progression? I know we always talked about slant, shoot, but how do you decide which side you want the quarterback to start versus each way?
I mean, it's by the number, and we're usually going to have the true concept's going to be to the field side mostly. But it's what I love about it is it's got a man side and a zone side. You know, if you know it. To me, all progression is yes or no questions. You know, is he open? Yes or no. You know, that's about as fancy as we get on it. So that first slant look, that's really organically has turned into a man route. You know, he's not settling in a window; he's running, and you're hitting him right now. So that's perfect against the man look. And then you'll come back to the concept side, and that would have given that number one. You moved the linebackers with your head, and that's given that guy time to sit down in the window, and basically it's just turned into news drill at that point.
Right. When I teach it, I've never been as eloquent as explaining it as you are. So I always tell them start from the short side of the field and work to the wide side of the field. So my arrow's at the wide side. So I don't know. Maybe that's oversimplifying it, everything.
It works the same way, doesn't
it?
Hey,
listen, guys, check out Coach Salas's channel. He's got all kind of videos on there. The entire offense insertion is on there, attacking coverages. His culture video. Tell them a little bit about that culture series, Coach.
Yeah, the cult, it's called Championship Culture, and it's really a podcast. I just put the video on YouTube, but it goes out on all the podcast platforms. And it's my passion is I wanted to learn more and more about how great coaches build culture. And we've gone to other sports, basketball, baseball. I even had a business guy on there, and it's just I ask them the same 5 questions, and I'm just wanting to hear, you know, just one nugget. And I promise you, there's 20 episodes out there at this point. If you watched all 20 of you, about be ready to get a master's degree in how to build culture, because every video has at least one just game-changing piece of advice from a coach that's done it. And so I just love it. It's my passion pit, and I look forward to that more than anything else, is learning how other people build their culture.
And we got a video on my channel where we interviewed where I interviewed Randy Jackson and a culture change, and I asked you in, and you ended up asking him more questions than I did, and I knew right then. I said his wheels are spinning. So you guys go over to Coach Salas' channel, you check him out. He's got all kind of great stuff over there, Coach. I really appreciate you having you on. And like I said, when I decided I wanted to do air raid influencers, I knew that the first guest on the show just had to be you.
I appreciate you having me, buddy.
All right, guys, and as always, spin it to win.